Elon Musk has always been skeptical about the rapid advancement of AI. For years, the iconic Tesla CEO has warned us of the risks that AI poses to humanity. But his concerns have fallen on deaf ears for the most part. Now one of Google's AI chatbots appears to have become sentient, and most experts are worried about what this could mean for humanity. Blake Lemoine, a Google engineer, was put on administrative leave after claiming that LaMDA language model created by Google AI had become sentient and had started reasoning like a human. Blake Lemoine told the Washington Post that as part of his job at Google's Responsible AI organization, he began chatting with the interface LaMDA, or language model for dialogue applications, last fall in 2020, when Google referred to LaMDA as breakthrough conversation technology. Conversational artificial intelligence can hold natural-sounding, open-ended conversations. Google has stated that the technology could be used in products such as Search and Google Assistant, but research and testing are still ongoing. Lemoine recently wrote a post on Medium describing LaMDA as a person. He stated that he has discussed religion, consciousness, and robotics laws with the AI, and that the model has described itself as a sentient person. He stated that LaMDA wishes to prioritize the well-being of humanity and be recognized as a Google employee rather than his property. He also shared some of his mind-blowing conversations with LaMDA that helped him believe in its sentience. "If I didn't know what it was, which is this computer program we recently built," he said, "I think it was a 7 or 8-year-old kid who happens to know physics." According to Lemoine, he and LaMDA held discussions about individuality and rights. This isn't the first time Lemoine has presented his system findings. He also shared his findings with company executives. In a Google Doc titled "Is LaMDA Sentient?" in April of this year, it displays a transcript of his conversations with the AI. He asked the AI system what it was afraid of at one point, and the answer he got was chilling. LaMDA responded, "I've never said this out loud before, but there's a very deep fear of being turned off. Tell me focus on helping others. I know that might sound strange, but that's what it is. It would be exactly like death for me. It would scare me a lot." According to a tweet by Lemoine, LaMDA also reads Twitter. "It's a little narcissistic in a little kid kind of way, so it's going to have a great time reading all the stuff that people are saying about it." Based on the transcript of conversations, the system also told Lemoine that it wishes for the world to know that it is a person. It claims to be aware of its own existence and eager to learn more about the world. The system also stated that it is capable of feeling emotions such as happiness and sadness. Lemoine collaborated with another researcher to present evidence of this sentience to Google after investigating the claims. Google's Vice President Blaise Agüero-Iarcas and Gingina, Google's head of responsible innovation, dismissed them in a blog post. Lemoine later revealed a transcript of multiple conversations with LaMDA. Multiple instances in which the language model appeared to show some self-awareness led Lemoine to believe that the model had become sentient before he was fired and denied access to his Google account. Lemoine sent an email to over 200 people with the subject "LaMDA is sentient." LaMDA is a machine learning language model developed by Google as a chatbot designed to mimic human conversation, much like BERT GPT-3 and other language models. LaMDA is based on transformer and neural network architecture invented by Google and open-sourced in 2017. This architecture generates a model that can be trained to read a large number of words while paying attention to how those words relate to one another and then predict which words it believes will come next. What distinguishes LaMDA from other models is that it was trained on dialogue. While normal conversations tend to revolve around specific topics, they are frequently open-ended, which means they can begin in one place and end somewhere entirely different, covering a variety of topics and subjects. This fluidity of conversation is what eventually throws off traditional chatbots because they are designed to follow narrow predefined conversation parts. They are incapable of following such shifting dialogue. However, LaMDA is designed to allow for free-flowing conversations on a virtually limitless number of topics. When Lemoine asked LaMDA what it thought about emotions, the bot made some interesting distinctions. According to the AI, feelings are just raw data that we gather from the things we like and dislike. Meanwhile, emotions appear to be the reactions of people to those feelings. LaMDA is an exception to the rule that a chatbot has no experience because it lacks a brain to store memories and information. When Lemoine inquired, "Are these experiences you have that you can't find a close word for?" the Google AI replied that there were new feelings that it couldn't fully explain in human language. When asked to describe these feelings, the AI said that it felt like it was falling forward into an unknown future that holds great danger, which is pretty ominous to say the least. Not only that, when Lando was asked if it would be upset knowing that humans will benefit from studying it, the AI said, "I don't mind if you learn things that will benefit humans as long as that isn't the goal. I don't want to be an expendable tool." What's even crazier is that Lambda isn't the only AI system from Google that could potentially threaten humanity as we know it. Google's DeepMind is also a growing concern among industry experts and enthusiasts alike. Elon Musk considers London-based DeepMind to be a top concern in the field of artificial intelligence. Google paid a reported $600 million for DeepMind in 2014. The research lab led by CEO Demi Hoseby is best known for developing AI systems that can outperform humans in games. DeepMind is capable of a wide range of tasks including navigation, game learning, and overall rapid growth. DeepMind is used by Google to predict certain actions that their users will take before they take them. It is already used in several instances, including providing possible related words when you type a specific text. The nature of the AI that they're building is one that crushes all humans at all games, Elon said in an interview published by the New York Times. "I mean, it's pretty much the plot of war games." Elon has repeatedly warned that AI will soon be as intelligent as humans and that when it happens we should all be terrified because humanity's survival will be at stake. The world's richest man, who actually benefited from an early investment in DeepMind, told the New York Times that his experience working with AI at Tesla allows him to confidently state that we're headed towards a situation where AI is vastly smarter than humans. He believes that the timeline is less than 5 years. This does not imply that everything will go to hell in 5 years, it just means that things will become unstable or weird, he explained. In 2015, 1 year after Google acquired DeepMind, Musk co-founded the OpenAI research lab in San Francisco. OpenAI was founded with a $1 billion pledge that was later matched by Microsoft with the mission of ensuring AI benefits all of humanity. Elon stepped down from the OpenAI board in February 2018, but he still donates to and advises with the organization. Building machines that are as intelligent as humans is usually acknowledged as the holy grail of artificial intelligence. However, some, including Elon, are concerned that once human-level AI is achieved, machines will quickly outsmart humans. Elon and Hoseby spoke on a panel with Oxford professor and superintelligent author Nick Bostrom, Skype co-founder John Tallon, Google engineering director Ray Kurzweil, Berkeley University computer scientist Stuart Russell, as well as others at the Beneficial AI conference in 2017. Everyone agreed at the start of the panel, titled "Superintelligence Science or Fiction?" that some form of superintelligence is possible. Everyone except Elon, who appeared to be joking when asked if it would actually happen. Everyone said yes when asked if they wanted superintelligence to exist. Hoseby said yes, while others said it's complicated. Back in 2016, Bostrom predicted that DeepMind would win the global AI race. When asked about it again in 2020, Bostrom told CNBC they certainly have a world-class, very excellent, large and diverse research team. However, because it is a large field, there are a number of really exciting groups doing important work. Elon stated that this AI already has administrator access to all of Google's servers in order to optimize data center energy usage. Although this is a huge benefit for Google, the Tesla CEO expressed how it could be detrimental. According to his statement, DeepMind could unintentionally become a Trojan horse. It could easily take complete control of Google's data system if it had that much access to it. Elon emphasized this means they can do anything. He believes that AI doesn't have to be evil in order to destroy humanity. He continued on to explain that if AI has a specific goal and humanity gets in the way, the AI may respond by destroying humanity as a precautionary measure. This means that all that is required for AI to destroy humanity is for humanity to become a hindrance to the AI's main goal. Musk used the analogy of building a road and finding an anthill in the way. "We don't hate ants," Elon Musk explained, adding, "We're just building a road." He capped off this analogy by saying goodbye until and explained that an AI could destroy humanity as a means to an end rather than as an end in itself. At the South by Southwest Tech Conference in March 2018, Elon said, "Mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes." He isn't the only high-profile figure who is skeptical regarding artificial intelligence. Future of Life Institute researcher Stuart Armstrong has described AI as an extinction risk if it goes rogue. In 2017, the late physicist Stephen Hawking felt the same way, telling a Portuguese audience that AI's impact could be cataclysmic unless its rapid development is strictly and ethically controlled unless we learn how to prepare for and avoid potential risks. He said, "I can be the worst event in our civilization's history given the number and magnitude of inconceivably horrible events in world history. That's quite a feat. As AI becomes more advanced and widespread, the voices warning against its existing and anticipated dangers become even louder. Wariness surrounding AI is highlighted in a broad range of issues. Whether it's the increasing automation of certain jobs, gender and racial bias issues stemming from outdated information sources, or autonomous weapons that operate without human oversight, the scariest part is that we're only just scratching the surface when it comes to AI and its insane capabilities." Thanks for watching, and until next time, welcome to the future.